Good morning. This is High Priestess Jamila. I wanted to come and talk to y'all a little bit. I keep hear y'all. I keep hearing about people getting scammed over and over again. And so, as one of the best spellcasters, one of the best witches, one of the baddest witches that exist, I wanted to come and talk to y'all about why you keep getting scammed. Y'all keep getting scammed out here because y'all keep trying to deal with these powerless people. And y'all don't really know what real witchcraft looks like. That's why y'all keep getting scammed. That's why y'all keep going to these people and you're not even some of y'all pay too much, but some of y'all pay too little, and you pretty much ended up paying to make your problem worse. You know what I'm saying? I've noticed that, and this is one of the reasons why I cannot wait until I am no longer a witch that primarily advertises on social media. I love social media. I just had a great time. I spent 4 hours. I think it was like maybe 2, 3 hours, 4 hours on TikTok doing readings. And it was really enjoyable. And I've got a video going up for you guys too. An authentic witchcraft spell working that you can do to cleanse yourself. So I feel great. Happy Beltane, by the way. Um, you keep dealing with powerless people. Y'all don't know how to judge when people have authentic spiritual power. Y'all can't even really judge when you are dealing with the monster of social media, you know? And making something happen is not a scheme or a scam. I had to come and say this. Being able to take a screenshot of somebody and influencing weak minded people is not a sign of spiritual power. Y'all don't judge correctly when you are judging people that have power, you know? Um, and people are generally miseducated. A lot of people don't know how to judge. Y'all, and I've noticed this. I have noticed this. A lot of people think that just by somebody saying something or saying something, you know what I'm saying, with anger, that means that they have any kind of power because somebody is able to express anger. That doesn't mean that they have any power because they're able to raise their voice. That doesn't mean that a person has any power because they're able to talk crazy to people behind a computer. And that is the reason why a lot of y'all are having financial difficulties and you have nobody to blame but yourselves. So many people, so many, like probably like maybe a third of y'all went back to the church, got duped and scammed there because the church ain't nothing but a scam. A lot of y'all went to these other witches, got duped, scammed, and now you want to get mad at witchcraft. Now you want to get mad at the craft. Now witchcraft isn't real and it's bullcrap. It's almost like people enjoy self-sabotaging. Like it's like you're just going to insist on going to a scam artist so that you can actually not get what you want ever. It's like a lot of y'all are fighting to not get what you want. I mean, being a witch is very different from being an influencer, but you can be an influencer and you can be a witch at the same time. And that's why a lot of people are not healed, because it's all about some kind of sensationalization. Y'all think that dark magic and being able to deal with dark magic is somebody doing something very, very stupid to somebody. And that's why you keep getting scammed. That's why you still do not have the things that you want. And this is why your spiritualist is able to say, Jamila's trying to make my spells not work for my clients. And you buy it. You buy it. I'm not talking about my clients. My clients are real. My clients are amazing people. First of all, I was never in competition with anybody on here. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. Okay. I don't like it. Then another thing is that y'all want to do what is convenient for you. You know why your spells are not working? It's because you're not really feeding your spirits. You know what you feed your spirits with? You feed your spirits and your ancestors and your deities with gratitude. That's what you feed them with. And y'all don't do that. And I'm starting to get very, very frustrated with just not the whole entire spiritual community on YouTube, but just parts of it. That's why you keep getting scammed, though. You think that just because somebody is able to say something snarky in social media, or they're able to put on for you, that means that they have some kind of power or access to anything, or if they're able to go and find a document on somebody. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. There have been a couple of real, very real spiritualists on here that have criminal records. I don't have a criminal record. I don't break the law, but I have seen very real spiritualists with real power that I have picked up on, and they have made mistakes in their past. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all always fall for the okey doke. People that are in social media know how to manipulate and play y'all. All they got to do is pretend that they are in this wonderful whirlwind romance, and you guys will gravitate towards lies. That's why you're not getting real, authentic work. That's why you're mad at Jamila. Don't get mad at me because you made bad decisions and now you don't allow somebody that knows how to manipulate you into telling you, because I actually saw it in spirit, somebody blaming me for all of their failures as if I'm chasing behind any of their clients. I don't tap nobody's phone. I don't go to no dark web. I don't have to go to a dark web to curse somebody. I don't have to do all of that stuff. I don't have to break the law or commit crimes at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why you keep getting scammed all over the internet. You keep getting scammed. And it just it's terrible. It's sad that the spiritual community looks like this. It looks real bad. It does. And that most of y'all are afraid of getting what you really want out of life. So subconsciously, you gravitate towards people that scam you because you really are afraid. A lot of y'all women, instead of going and taking authentic classes from people that you can see doing authentic work, you rather go and take a class where a female is talking about bull crap. I wish I could say the other word. There are real witches out here in social media. Y'all just don't know how to judge them. That's why it keeps happening. Y'all go towards people that run in groups that appear to be liked. One of the number one things that gives you a sign that a person is a witch, how you even know that you're a witch, is when people dislike you. Witches go through hell for a great part of their life because they are not liked. And it has nothing to do with their personality or whether or not they are likable. This is the incarnation that we are in right now. We are all dealing with karma. A lot of our past lives are smooshed together. Then y'all don't want to separate what y'all see or perceive as mental illness from spirit. A lot of y'all can make powerful advances forward if you would look at your past lives. When I came on here and shared who I was in a past life, a lot of people accused me of being crazy. So you listen to the wrong thing and you believe in the wrong thing. You do not go by your inner intuition, which we all have. You go by what everybody else accepts. That's why you're confused because you want to be accepted. Good morning, 1EQL. Because you want to be accepted by people that don't accept you. That's the main basis of the problem. So then you go and you gravitate towards people that you know ain't no good. Then a lot of you women, you gravitate towards these practitioners that have absolutely no respect for women. No respect for women. How you gonna be a witch and you don't have no respect at all for women? No love for women. Then y'all want to go and gravitate towards people that hate men. That ain't it either. That's why you keep getting scammed. I keep hearing people, oh, I paid this person this amount and that amount and that amount and this amount. Then y'all always judging a book by its cover. Oh, she looks powerful. She has long hair down to her feet. Oh, she looks powerful because she's dark skinned. Oh, she looks powerful because she has green eyes. Oh, she looks powerful because stop judging a book by its cover. You know how you spot an authentic witch? You know how you do it? Look in her eyes. Does she have the mark? Is she respectful to herself? Does she love herself? Does she celebrate the Sabbaths? That's just like going to a farm that doesn't go by the farmer's almanac to plant their seeds. It makes no sense. I mean, y'all know how many times I've seen people get scammed and people will actually go on Google and they will Google pictures to send you of this so called work that they're supposed to be doing for you. And what did you think those people were going to do to you? Y'all get scared. No witch is scary. Well, some of us are. When we have to be scary, we will be scary. Okay. But not scary in the way of, you know, like what y'all think. Like right now, I got people scamming and running a scam right now that involves my child. Yes, I would love to kick the entire daylights out of these people. Yes. But am I going to do it? No, because I'm patient. I'm going to let spirit handle those people, and spirit will handle them. You go to these people that have no faith. You go to these people that tell you, well, I hope that this works for you. I hope that this works for you. So, I mean, this is the reason why you keep getting scammed. Now I'm expected to lower my prices of my rituals because you got scammed. No, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Then a lot of y'all get fooled by social media and fake troll accounts. That's just like one EQL, or when you see Shamika come in here, those are actually real people. You know, if I wanted to make it look like I was popping, I could go and pay for an entire chat room, just people just chatting, just going along and agreeing with everything that I say, even if it's wrong. Y'all will hear something that makes no sense, utterly no sense. If you notice when you go to these channels and the person is literally doing the most outlandish crap that isn't even accepted anywhere in society. And but it's a bunch of people in the chat room going, yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fraud. Why don't y'all understand how to distinguish that? Ooh, so and so got a bunch of views. Then y'all go by views. Some of y'all go by race. And I'm there for my Caucasian sisters too. Absolutely. So I will do work for y'all. Very good quality work too. Y'all go by who is socially acceptable or who you perceive as being socially accepted. That's why you keep getting scammed. That's why you're angry. That's why you're frustrated. That's why you're getting even worse. That's why the situation gets worse. You know why? Because a scam artist is not going to really know what they're doing. They know how to wheel you in, they know how to seduce you. Do they know how to get the job done? No, no, they don't. And I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about those of you that have came to me in the past couple of weeks and told me that y'all got scammed. Now you don't have no money. Now you done got scammed and now you're lost. You see what I'm saying? Now you're lost. Y'all want to go to people that tell y'all what y'all want to hear except for the truth. I don't do cupcakey readings. I don't. Now that you go and you look at these readers, and I'm not downing any of them, and they tell you what you want to hear, and then when it doesn't manifest, first of all, you can't actually depend on free readings on YouTube for your issues because those are general readings for your entire zodiac sign. Okay. You go to these cupcake readers and they don't tell you what you need to know. And then you have some stuff pop off and you don't know what to do. Because, see, on this channel, I'm not reading for current clients. In fact, my current clients, I want y'all to kind of shy away from looking at the readings on the channel because if you're doing work, your outcome is going to be different. I am constantly doing readings for new clients. Okay. That's how it works. You can't get stuck on readings. In fact, what are you looking at a reading for when you've got the ritual done? I know you're looking for the timing. I know you're looking to see when and what is going to manifest. But you have to understand that once the work is done, the work is done. So, and it just is terrible. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I have actually lost money in the past 3 years because of fraud readers and fraud witches. I have lost money because of that, because of the frauds and the scams and the schemes. My channel has suffered. Okay. My channel has suffered because of all of the fraud and false flagging of my channel. And I have had people doing smear campaigns on me. Yes, I have lost money because of that, not because those people had any real power. That's why. Okay. So there's a difference between a witch that can simply put a curse on somebody, somebody that I don't know, somebody that I never have to speak to. I can, if your enemy needs to be cursed, I don't have to go calling that person. Oh, you found me on here, Pixie. Hello, how are you this morning? You know, that's why that keeps happening to you. That's why you guys keep getting scammed because you got to understand that in social media is a whole other monster. And people in social media are going to behave a certain way. It's people out here that got problems. They don't like to, they're control freaks. It's crazy because a lot of you guys, if you would have just came to me, you would have had what you wanted years ago. Oh, thank you, Pixie Spells. Um, you'd have been unhad what you wanted years ago if you would have came to me. You know what I'm saying? And so I gotta get up from here and I gotta go and take care of some stuff. So I can't be here too long. But y'all gotta understand that there are a lot of scam artists out there. A lot of them. A lot. They're not gonna they're some of y'all have gotten scammed to the point where people will people will send the same picture to different clients. How many of my clients have ever received? Because you know what? Y'all know that we have secret shoppers. Did y'all know that? A lot of these witches didn't. A lot of these scam artists. We have secret shoppers. Every industry has secret shoppers. Every one of them. And there have been people that have been caught sending the same photo of so-called work that was supposed to get done to the same client, to different clients, to several different clients. You know, I talked to somebody that said that they paid somebody in another country 30 something $1,000. And scamming has its own energy. It does. And I've told y'all, I don't work with trickster spirits. Now, I have worked with Papa Legba before. I like Papa Legba, and he's supposed to be the trickster's type, but not for me. See the relationship that a person has. I work with my spirits, my familiar spirits, especially when it comes to dark magic. I work with your spirits. It's just that they've been blocked out. Okay. So, man, y'all got to understand this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I have been negatively affected by frauds in social media, of course, because of the schemes and the scams that they run. Yeah, she went and paid 30, 30 over, well over 30,000 just for her stuff to not manifest. So, and it was this whole thing about somebody's personal life. You know what I'm saying? It was all about, well, and it was a huge thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to start up no with nobody, but we all know what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for y'all to go ahead and know the truth, because I feel like y'all have been inconvenienced long enough. And I'm not saying everybody is a scam artist. I've actually called out the spiritualist that even I have been into beefs with. I have told y'all that those people were authentic. They may not be trustworthy, but I've even told y'all that I've seen their stuff manifest. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all are going to these people that are scamming you. First of all, a psychic is not a witch. Y'all will go to psychics to get witchcraft. Make that make sense to me. Yeah, it can be a psychic witch, or it can be somebody that is a witch. Every witch is not psychic. They may be highly intuitive. They may know their stuff, but they may not be a psychic. So I've been hearing about you guys getting scammed by psychics. And it's crazy for you to go to somebody that gives you a reading that is totally inaccurate. Like totally inaccurate. And I think that every reader has that gray area. I think that every reading can change. Okay. Like sometimes the circumstances may turn out different. But at the end of the day, if you're paying for spell work, ritual work, root work, you got to be careful. And a lot of y'all will say, I felt it in the back of my mind that this person was not going to do right by me. And a lot of you guys will say, well, I only paid this person $150, so it ain't that big of a deal. But it is that big of a deal, because guess what? Guess what? Now you have exchanged energy with this person that has not charged you that much money that you're not going to cry over. You're not going to miss it. You're not going to have buyer's remorse. And then another thing is that sometimes when it comes to spell work, we have to try different things, because sometimes your spirits will not respond to that. This is why sometimes when I do spell work for y'all, I'll do a totally different ritual than what I usually do for another client. And spirit will actually give me a ritual to do for y'all. Yeah, you don't have to be a psychic to be a tarot card reader. You don't. You can read the tarot, and I've seen very, very good readings get done by people who will say, hey, I am not psychic. I am a tarot card reader. But at least that person is upfront. And us witches, us authentic witches though, we have went through hell to get to where we are at. Literally. We went out into the world, we tried to be normal. We tried to be, we and but spirit kept pushing us. Literally my spirits literally pushed me to exactly where I am at right now, at this moment, in this time right now. My spirits pushed me. Nobody, nobody else. And my story, I've told it, I've said it, I wasn't lying about it. The entire history. Some of these people will say, oh, well, you shouldn't pay for spell work, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or this, and that. And they don't know what they're talking about, because my problems on my job is what led me to this. But it was because this was what it was meant for me to do. And spirit let me know that at every single turn. My spirits don't even they don't even want me working for the psychic hotline. They're like, what are you doing working for that psychic hotline? Oh, guys, I cannot wait until I have my own shop. And you know what? Everything that's happening in social media, guess what it's doing? It's already getting transmuted, because it's pushing me into opening up my own shop, because I should have that. Okay, but in the meantime, I'm not going nowhere, right? Even when I have my own shop, I'm still going to be in social media. But that is coming. My own shop is absolutely coming. You know what I'm saying? So I take everything as a positive, and I thank my haters. Thank you. I definitely will use you as motivation. But yeah, that's the reason why y'all keep getting scammed. And then some of y'all, it's not a match with some people. It's not a match. And my clients know that if they have to express their frustration to me, they can do that. My clients are just like old friends. Like, I'm like, I know you from somewhere. you know it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And professionalism. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna be professional in a sense to where I'm gonna respect you as my client, because at the end of the day, without you, how would I how would I have a business? So, but other than that, you know what I'm saying, pretending to be this perfect, just no, that's not the relationship between a witch and her client. In fact, to be honest with you, a lot about me is supposed to be a mystery, especially out here in social media, because I don't want these folk knowing my business. You know how many stalkers I got? You know how many men in social media are obsessed with me? You know how many women are obsessed with me? They don't need to know how I move. They don't need to know how I move and where I move to. They don't need to know none of that stuff, because they too obsessed. Oh wow, you have a definite. Now, one EQL, you still here? Scammed by two companies before I made plans to become a client, and I truly regret not becoming a client sooner. Oh, you talking about a client of mine? Yeah, yeah, man. My clients are very, very, they're very happy with the work that I do, and I actually use a system. I do it. And the more that I am getting accustomed, there's certain things that I'm going to always keep in my house. I'm going to always keep black pepper. I'm going to always keep salt. I'm going to always keep eggshell powder. I'm going to always keep hot foot powder. I'm going to always keep gopher dust powder. I'm going to always keep ammonia. I'm going to always keep milk, 3 gallons of milk, because I use milk for my workings. There's certain things that, the spiritual system that we use that works. You know what I'm saying? And it does work. It does. I'm telling you, boy, that every single ritual that I show you guys works. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got so much goddamn energy that sometimes I can't even sleep at night. I gotta use that energy. You know what I'm saying? That reclaim power and energy jar. Oh my god, this. And I didn't see nobody do that ritual. My spirits gave me that ritual. Oh wow. Well, you know why I probably won EQL? I will say in their defense, just to be fair from what my intuition is picking up, is that your parents possibly felt like they were losing their grip on you. Um and so it made them clap back even harder. But I do think that in your situation, I think that it needed to be handled with care. And so, you yeah, you should have came to me. Yeah, I was up all night long, and I'm up like it's Beltane, and I am gonna get a couple of hours of sleep, but it's been really worrying and bothering me, this right here, having all these people come to me and say, I paid so and so $35,000, and sent me a picture of a chicken that, a goat that was sacrificed, or a chicken, and it didn't do nothing. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it, man. It's a lot of scam artists in this business. I'm telling you, though. It's a lot of them, and they behave like scam artists. They'll tell you in your face that they scamming you. They will. And especially the ones that are scared of spirits. They scared of your spirits. And some of y'all be coming to me, ooh, that energy be so ooh. And I'll be like, wow. And some of the stuff that y'all tell me, I'll be like, I don't think I want to touch that part. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm sorry, I'm not trying to step on toes, but especially the ones that are talking Bible stuff. And okay, we're not talking about hoodoo. I am not a hoodoo practitioner, even though some of the workings that I do resemble hoodoo. I do use hoodoo practices. Yes, I am of a mixed ancestral background. My African ancestors do allow me to use their systems. Absolutely. Have I used the Bible in the past year? Yes, I have. Only time I use the Bible really primarily is when I do hoodoo workings and the dark stuff. If I do any of the dark stuff, I will say the Lord's Prayer in a heartbeat. Okay. But other than that, the other workings that I do, like the more eclectic work that looks like hoodoo, my reclaimed power jars, um, hot foot powder. You know what I'm saying? But I use my hot foot powder differently than what some people do based upon the ingredients and based upon how I consecrate it. So if I make a recipe of something, I can use it however I want. You know what I'm saying? But as far as popularity in social media, that's just like over on TikTok, I had like at one point I had like over 200 people that were watching live. Hey Tanisha, I didn't know that you were a member. Hey, bless. Hey girl, hey. Um yeah, I'm that does increase the exposure, but let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I can only see a fraction. That's just like if 20 people came up to me and said, we all need work right now, I would literally be like, I can't take all these 20 people at the same time. I can take 10, but 20, no. You see what I'm saying? So popularity and witchcraft, huh? I mean, if I were just a vlogger or either just on here doing readings or just, showing spell workings that I know, then it would be important for me to have like this huge, large following. But that's not even necessary for me. And then, especially with YouTube, ugh, YouTube, wow, it is, yeah. So, and I think I got like I think I probably gained like 50 extra followers or maybe even more than that. I think it was more like 300 new followers that I got today on TikTok. And I want to make it clear that for me, it is not about social media popularity for me. Like, yeah, as I grow on TikTok, yeah, you can make money on TikTok. I can make money doing live shows on TikTok. Is that what is really important to me? No, it's not. I enjoy doing the spiritual work for people. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, and so for me, it's not about social media popularity, though. It's about the craft. And that's one of the reasons why I got to have my shop, just so that I can sit there. I envision myself, even though I love working from home, I love working from home, but I still do have this vision of myself, going into my shop. You guys are probably going to come into my shop. You're going to smell coffee in the morning, coffee in the afternoon, just sitting there taking inventory. Of course, I'm going to take clients at the shop, it'll be set up like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I want to get with some people that I can really trust because, I want to get it to where in the shop, I have, a trusted reader that I can trust, or I have somebody that can read auras, or, somebody that, is an expert on that. You know what I'm saying? And so And I'll be darned if social media is going to ruin that for me. You know what I'm saying? And, you got people out there that are literally like, it is, and this is why I keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing, obviously, right? Yeah, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. So I'm going to keep pushing because whatever it is that they are trying to keep me from accomplishing, I'm going to accomplish it because it's something big. It's exactly what I want. You know what I'm saying? Which is really, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really want not only a shop, but a spa to where we got a massage therapist up in there. We got a acupuncturist in there, because I tend to think big when it comes to things like that. So, all this work being done to stop me means that, oh my God, what are they trying to stop me from? And I already know what it is. It's something absolutely amazing. It is. And I can already see it. So I know that I got to check myself in responding, but to certain people. I know a lot of people like, well, why she respond? Because I'm a mother. I'm a witch, but I'm a mother. And nobody, absolutely nobody in social media has the right nor the authority to test me. Because a lot of people was probably saying, oh, it's a test. We're going to see if you can ignore somebody attacking your kids. I was ready to catch a case a few years back. I'm a mother. At the end of the day, I am a mother. I became a mother. I identified as a mother before I identified as a witch. So when people playing around with my children, I'm going to have something to say. So if people want to judge me because of that, go right ahead and judge. That's why you over there getting scammed and going through a bunch of changes, begging me for cash apps. And I'm being hard on y'all right now, but sis, if you would have listened to me, you wouldn't be in that position. You know? Yeah. So, that's primarily the reason why is especially in social media as to why you get scammed is because, people go by who is accepted and but you never know what those are. I feel like those people to me, whenever I get attacked, whenever I get attacked in social media by anybody, all I see is church bells. All I hear is church, the church, the church, the church. Some kind of church entity behind it. That's all I see. Even with some of the witches that have attacked me, all I see is religion. I don't see anything else, especially when these males come out and attack me. All I see is religion and religious constraints and all of that. That's all I see. People Bible thumping at me. You know what I'm saying? And claiming that they're practicing witchcraft, but you hate me as a witch. Why? I'm raising the bar for you. So that's why I don't understand it. That's why I don't believe in them. Because I'm not the type of person that goes into anything halfway. I go into things 100%. I don't feel the need to go to church every Sunday and feel like I don't feel that practicing witchcraft is a sin. Yeah, I said it. No, I don't. I don't have a negative relationship with witchcraft. I don't feel that I'm a bad person because I am a witch. I don't feel that I'm a bad person because I practice witchcraft. I don't feel any guilt or shame at all. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, and I don't feel like I'm a sinner. I don't feel that defending myself is a sin. I don't feel that wanting a life and wanting to make the best of my life is a sin. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that being able to support my children and, being an empress is a sin. I don't feel that being successful is a sin. I don't feel that having pride as a pagan is a sin. I don't. So, I just, and I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like it's a trick and it's a game. Because a lot of these people will say, oh, that witchcraft is evil. You need to turn to Jesus and all this stuff. And they'll go right into their dark chamber and do a dark magic ritual on you for real. Because I've seen them. I can see people's rituals, which is a gift that I asked Hecate. I said, can you take this gift away from it? Like, no, you need to be able to see people's rituals and what they're doing and their intent towards you. You know what I'm saying? So, but as far as y'all getting scammed, it's because there's a lot of scam artists out there. And y'all don't trust y'all own intuition. Y'all trust other people more than you trust yourself. So it's a lot of people that'll come to me and they'll be like, Jamila, I've been wanting to come to you for the past year, but I've been seeing all that mess in social media. And it's like, well, that's because you're trusting other people instead of trusting your own intuition. You're supposed to trust your intuition more than you trust me. Yeah, you're supposed to trust me, but you're supposed to trust your intuition. And now here we are 3 years later, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I told all of y'all women that you can break the cycle of poverty. When I did that, the attacks got worse because they didn't want you to believe that, but the church ain't did it. Religion ain't did it. But I was able to do that. And then all those people that lied on spirit, they was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lie. And it was just so much. I went through financial difficulty for the first time in years. And it was because of social media bullcrap. I agree. Yes, it is necessary. So, and it just it's been crazy. Hell, I got scammed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get scammed on no witchcraft because I do all my own work. I just like I do my own hair, I do my own work, but I did get scammed on some other stuff. So, I know y'all be out here getting scammed by these people. And it's just ridiculous. And everybody wants to claim somebody don't have the power. You don't have no power. You don't have no power. Well, if I'm doing work for myself, I have power. If I'm doing work for my clients, I have power. But I feel that people need to step aside, stop trying to interfere in people's lives, because I feel like we getting ready to come upon, we done passed the 6 year mark, seventh year. Anything goes at this point. You know what I'm saying? And it just got really, really scary. And another thing that I noticed is that I like the fact that males are asking me for readings. I've noticed that on TikTok. It's not because I'm trying to talk to a man or nothing, because I'm taken. But it is because I feel that a lot of men, y'all gravitate more so towards men to do work for you. Men need, in my opinion, male practitioners, a lot of them need the guidance and the balance of a woman. That's just how I feel about that. As far as with the way that they practice, because I see a lot of corrupt males practicing. Am I lying? And they just seem very corrupt. Or either they go through this thing where they go through this corruption, and they don't really give you the spells and the rituals that you need. You know what I'm saying? So that's refreshing to see more men, you know what I'm saying? Because on YouTube, YouTube is totally sexist. Most men that watch spiritualists on this website are watching other men. Okay. And they're going to listen to other men. They're not going to listen to a woman. And that's a mistake, and I've said it. And I've had men get angry at me because of that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll say that 100% of my clients are women that I'm working with currently on spell work. They're all women. I don't have any male clients. All of my students have been women. And I think that, when it comes to the way men look at, sometimes some men, not all of you, because there's a few of men that I follow that I actually enjoy their content. I agree with them. I like their energy. So I'm not saying that about all male practitioners, because some of them are great, some of them are amazing, okay, black and white. But I just think that, some of them, it's all about the dark magic, dark love spells, dark this, dark that, demonic, dark, dark, dark. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes a person doesn't need that. Sometimes a person needs somebody that has psychic insight. That's just like if somebody, yeah, curses are very real. Yeah, they are. They are. And it's a lot of cursed people walking around here cursed or hexed or crossed. They are very, very real. Why are we denying the existence of curses? Whatever. But, sometimes people need what they need. And I've never heard of that before. And, even in the witchcraft community, nobody's saying that people, that nobody's cursed, like, and that's one of the things that frustrates me about YouTube too. Yeah. So, and it is it's very frustrating because, I see a lot of people that I feel are frauds. I'm not going to tell them. I'm not going to make a video about them and go, oh, this person is a fraud because they said, no, I'm not going to do that. But, I do think that a lot of people that need help with that, because a curse is what? A curse is a spirit. A spirit, a malevolent spirit needs what? A malevolent spirit needs to be banished. Let me see what my kitty cat is doing. So, it is what it is. What are you doing, little kitty? So, anyway, guys, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I didn't mean to get into all the other stuff that just kind of happened. Eh, you know, um, but I want y'all to start listening to your inner voice. I want you guys to start trusting yourselves. And maybe everything happens for a reason, because I would not dare want any of you coming to me to get spiritual work done if you truly did not trust your own intuition when it comes to me, helping you and working with you as your spiritualist, or you know what I'm saying? I would, it may maybe that happens for a reason, because I don't want somebody coming to me that looks at all this fake fraud, mess, scam, schemes, craziness in social media and with that energy on them. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? I would rather you be in in a place to where you feel good about coming to me as a witch, as a spiritualist. Okay? So that's just what's up with that. On a side note, my spirits do want to make it known that anybody that's trying to mess with my livelihood better watch out. Okay? Now, I will say that, and I do this 100%. I don't have another job. This is what I do full time. And that is not going to change. That's not going to change ever. But, I'm getting things rolling or whatever, as far as with my, making plans and stuff. Things are coming around. You know what I'm saying? Like, the one thing about me is that I don't experience that angst. I'm not restless with the situation. But I do like and want to start working on having like a small shop, and in that way I'll have an actual physical location. Okay, and so that's something that I actually really want, and I'm gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole social media thing it gets annoying, and I feel that a lot of the stuff that you guys are seeing in social media, hearing, seeing, and taking in is actually a blockage within itself of your own spiritual stuff. A lot of this crazy stuff, a lot of this drama and stuff, and all that craziness, and don't nobody want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And people just can't get off people's coattail, man. For real. It's sad. But that's usually what the frauds do. They tell lies on the real ones so that they can steal. You know what I'm saying? And we were actually talking about that over on TikTok. So I don't like to dwell on stuff. There's a lot of people, they just like to dwell on everything. Just dwell. I don't do stuff like that. But, I did notice that a lot of you have been saying, oh, I got scammed and I paid this person to do this and do that. And see, the problem is that when you go to the wrong spiritualist, that even when you go to a scam artist, even when you go to them, you start to that spirit is still on you. Okay, because there are some people, in my humble opinion, the way they operate is to just send you back to the church. You know what I'm saying? I feel like those particular entities are there to, kick you in your butt, put their foot up your butt, and just send you back to the church. And, I honestly feel that way. But what are those spirits? Who are those spirits? They claim that it's Jesus, but I don't believe them. I don't believe that that's Jesus. That is coming to those people all the time. I don't. Trust me, I know Jesus's energy. I know his energy. And it's not scary, toxic, or any of that. So none of that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? But that's honestly what I believe that they're doing. And so basically you get put back at the starting point. You know what I'm saying? So you get put back at the start. You get put back to home base. So you can go through that process over again, which is gonna lead you more than likely to a witch again. I've seen it happen. It happens about every 2 to 3 years. People go get scammed. They go to other spiritualists. They get scammed. And then they end up saying, oh, well, I went back to the church and then I came back around to the craft. It just, and I swear I've had that conversation so many times, with people. So anyway, without no magic, this world would not exist. I know a lot of people have a problem with this world. They like, oh, this world is, ooh, I would never bring a child into this world. Oh my God, this world is just so bad. This world is bad. I wouldn't say the world is bad. People in the world are bad people. Doesn't mean that the whole world is bad. You just got to protect yourself from bad people, which is crazy. So, anyway, y'all, I will see y'all later. I will definitely be seeing y'all later on YouTube as well as TikTok because I'll be going live from outside. It'll be a little bit later on. So I will be seeing y'all. Okay, y'all have a good one. All right, guys. Bye. Blessings.